Hello, good people, and not so good people. Welcome to episode 0 of my Log-Locked Ironman series, LogToMax. In this episode, I'd like to introduce myself to the community, discuss the inspiration for the series, the goals, progression loop, series rules, and my estimated time frame. So essentially, this is the main info dump episode that can be referenced down the road. I'm Admiral ADD. I've been playing RuneScape off and on since just before RuneScape 2 was released. Back then, I was a kid playing a game online with some of his friends from school. I would continue to play off and on until the removal of free trade, at which point I effectively quit entirely, until years later when I came across an ad for OldSchool Runescape on mobile and have been back fully invested since. I'd consider myself to be fairly average skill level, but I'm looking for ways to push myself. I think this series over time will do exactly that. Enough about me though. What exactly is a log-locked account? This is an idea taking direct inspiration from a video done by Pip OSRS a couple years ago. In the video, he created an account that in order to gain a level in any skill, he would have to unlock a new collection log. Pretty cool idea, and I will be linking that video in the description. Unfortunately, he never followed up on that initial episode. Also, my goal here is to max the account. I know, LogToMax, big surprise. So having the account be restricted to just the collection log at a 1-to-1 ratio wouldn't let me get anywhere near maxing, and 2 levels per collection log would just be too easy. Enter combat achievements. At the time of writing, there are 610 unique combat achievement tasks in-game, totaling 2,525 combat achievement points. The goal is to max the account. If I were to take the 610 achievements and add them to the 1,608 logs, that would still only set me at 2,218. Add that to the 32 levels you start with for a total level of 2,250. But we need 2,277. Plus sailing's right around the corner. As well, Third Age and Gilded would lock this grind behind potentially multiple decades going on rate. So instead, we're using the combat achievement points at a 3-to-1 basis. For every 3 combat achievement points received, I will unlock 1 total level. This means that at current, using those 2,525 points, there are about 841 levels available from combat achievement points in this way. Add that to the 1,608 logs and the 32 starting levels for the maximum level possible of 2,481. That leaves 204 levels margin for error, which is about 9% extra, and even less when you consider the likelihood of getting those various clue scroll mega rares like Third Age. Even better, this leaves space for sailing. Next, I'd like to explain the rules of the series. I've already explained the biggest rule. In order to gain a level in any skill, I need to unlock a new collection log or gain 3 combat achievement points. Rule number 2. The account must be an Ironman. No easy shortcuts for gear or stacking rings of recoil bought off the GE or transferred over from a main to easily cheese any logs. I have to gain any of these from standard in-game sources. Rule 3 is what I'm calling the cheese rule. No major cheese methods involving alts for NPC farming. This would mean things like alt venoming or redemption farming are off limits. Thank you, Rendy. I can play with other accounts where it's appropriate to do so, such as raids, wildy bosses, Yama and Royal Titans, minigames, etc., or use an alt to help with scouting or safe spotting, but I cannot ask my clan, viewers, or Goody himself to come out and apply the RuneScape nuke to help me more effectively farm some NPCs. The bonus cheesy rule: have fun. It's a game, and we're all here to enjoy ourselves. That's the whole reason I'm doing this in the first place. But that about covers the rules. If anything else comes up, I'll explain it in the relevant video or do an episode 0-2. But pretty well anything else is covered by the mere fact that I'm an Ironman. As for time frame, I have almost no idea. My first thought is along the line of 5 years, but realistically, I couldn't tell you. There are grinds I could get locked to that take hundreds of hours that most people would never bother touching. I could get soft locked due to some bad decisions, bad RNG, or some change Jagex decides to make that effectively lock this account out of being reasonably doable. For example, right at the start of the account, I'm going to be required to do a whole bunch of clue scrolls. Jagex had mentioned the potential of removing clue scroll juggling at one point. A change like that at the wrong time, at best, adds hundreds to possibly thousands of hours to the grind, and at worst, could completely prevent progression on the account. Luckily, in the case of clue scroll juggling, they opted to continue to allow us to do so, but that would be terrible. As for right now, I'm very excited to be starting on this journey, and I hope you'll join me along the way. Welcome to LogToMax.